Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to the Savitopia, to the Savi Nation. Honey, welcome back you guys. I get so excited whenever I say that. Anyway, so firstly I want to say, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I thank you so much for clicking on this video and all of that ish. I just want to say thank you so much, you guys, for your support. I highly appreciate it. And if you're watching right now and you haven't subscribed, please do remember to subscribe. Thank you. So today, you guys, I'm gonna be talking about let me get my hair out of the way. I'm going to be talking about flavors. Now, I don't know, people now, guys, customers, consumers, we are very aware and we want to know what's inside our food. And I thought today I will be focusing on food flavors because almost everything, you guys, that we eat has flavors. That's why I have these things over here, because wow, everything has flavors. And I am someone who has actually worked for companies that make artificial and natural flavors, so I understand the concept. I understand why we need to have these things in place. And although people who are more on the natural side of things, they don't want food additives on the food, they want to go all natural, they are against food flavors. It's okay. Everybody is entitled to their own opinion and whatever they want to eat and everything. It's fine. But today I just wanted to talk to you guys about that. Now, on this topic, you guys, I will not be focusing onto your taste, about umami, salty, sweetness, or whatever. I'm not going to be focusing on those, but I'm going to be focusing on flavors specifically. Flavors I'm talking about when you drink water that tastes like an apple, but there's no apple in that water. So that is what I'm going to be talking to you guys about. And I have an example, you guys, that I want to be using to show you exactly what I mean. So with flavors, we actually have two kinds of flavors. We have artificial flavorings, which is done by basically mixing of chemicals that like if you mix certain chemical A with certain chemical B, it will give you that taste of like orange, or whereas there's no orange in there. Or it will give you like banana or whatever the flavor is. It will basically give you that without that actual product being added into that, So I have an example here with vanilla essence. Ooh, let me try. Okay, wait, focus. Anyway, vanilla essence and vanilla extract, right? This is what I have. So you have an essence. The essence doesn't want to focus, you guys. So with an essence here, they say the ingredients, it's water, it's ethanol, it's sugar, it's flavoring, and then color. Flavoring, right? Whereas with an extract, because this is like a natural flavorant, let's just get that out of the way. A flavorant doesn't have to be artificial. It can be natural, and we do have natural flavorants. Your food themselves have their natural flavor. But then with artificial flavors, what we do, just mixed components like chemicals that we know that when they are mixed together, they will give you the same taste that you get from whatever product it is. So with the vanilla extract, which is basically in the name, like it's an extract from the vanilla itself, we have invert sugar, bourbon vanilla concentrate, and then we have vanilla seeds, and then the coloring they have here is caramel. That's basically what they have. So the concept, you guys, that you need to understand is that most of the artificial flavorings that you have is just basically chemicals that are mixed together to give you like a vanilla taste, whereas with this one, or maybe you're developing like a banana flavor, you need to know those chemicals. Okay, when I mix this and this, it's gonna give me vanilla. It's gonna give me whatever. Whereas with natural flavors, that's where you get the actual, I don't know how to put it, the actual fruit, the actual root, the actual whatever it is that you need its flavor from. It's extracted from that. And I will make an example with actually your essential oils. We do have essential oils that are food grade. So if you have an essential oil like lemon oil, your orange oil, your grapefruit oil, and whatever oil that it is that you have, you can actually use that to make a natural flavoring from that. So that's basically the difference between two of them. Now, I know there's a more in-depth science on how natural flavors are made, but the basic understanding is that you extract the natural flavor from whatever it is that you want to take the flavor from. Whereas with artificial ones, it's mixing of chemicals. You need to know, guys. You need to know these things. But yeah, that's it. Now I do want to show you guys that actually a lot of the products that we eat, they actually have flavors. And I know for some people you're going to be like, oh my gosh, so they're so unhealthy, they have this and that and that. Like, no, you guys, these things are regulated and they are used as such a small dosage that is actually not harmful to you as human beings. That's why these things are regulated, because naturally you cannot consume this as it is. You cannot do that. You need to actually add it to something else, so it's diluted. So you're using it at a very low dosage into a product. So here I have cookies or biscuits or whatever you want to call them. So it's this one. I chose these ones particularly because they do mention on the label actually that both the cream filling, if you can see in there, the cream filling and the biscuit itself, it has flavorings in there. So flavorings in mostly with baked goods, you will either find it on the cream filling that they use, but not on the actual cookie. But in some products actually they do use it in the cookie base. Now some of you may not even know or realize that, but there are baked goods, a lot of baked goods that actually use flavors in them to enhance that taste that you want, that flavor that you want in the product. Now another example is your snacks. I know, this one is spring onion and cheese. They also do mention at the back that it has flavorings in there. Now mostly with this ones, you guys, because they use powder flavors, unlike with most other things where they use liquid flavors, they will mention some of the ingredients that are in there, like your cow's milk, your whey powder, your sugar, your potassium chloride, vegetable fat, vegetable powders and whatever, so spices and all of that. So they will mention that. Whereas with products where they use actually liquid flavors, because it's just chemicals, they can't label the chemicals, so we'll just say that the product has flavoring in them. Now other products that a lot of people generally think that they don't have flavors in them, it's like our 100% juice, those ones people think that they don't have, but they do. If you actually look at the back, you will realize that these products also have flavors in there. Now flavors is not just only to flavor something in most cases, but in other products it's actually to enhance the flavor, the natural flavor in there. Let's take for example like your 100% juice. Although they use the actual juice and it has its own natural flavors and everything, but because the natural flavor of the juice, it tends to like fade with time and it wears off, or maybe it doesn't come off as the way you think it does, or it's perhaps, let me just say, it's weaker actually in profile. That's where now we add other flavors. It's either the natural ones or artificial ones, just to to enhance and to make sure that that flavor lasts forever, because naturally it will just fade with time, so we don't want that to happen. Now the other thing about the two actually that is quite important is that natural extract flavorings, they are very expensive, you guys. Like this little bottle is like 50 mils, I think. Yeah, it's like 50 mils. I think I bought like 100 and something. And normally your essence, where it's just chemicals and whatever, you find it like 20 rand, 40 rand, 50. It's quite cheap compared to natural flavors. So even companies actually prefer using artificial flavorings because they are cheaper to use and they are more stronger compared to the natural ones. The natural ones, yes, they're concentrated, they do work, but they tend to be a little bit weaker in terms of profile and more expensive because, you know, it's natural. Everything natural is like expensive. Yeah, so that's the main thing, you guys. But other than that, both are safe. But because of you guys, as the customers, you know, we want things to be natural. We are all going the healthy route. We prefer natural things. So customers, manufacturers and whatever are actually forced to start using more natural flavors because customers require things that are more natural and so forth. But I just wanted you guys to understand the little information that I have on that, so that next time you know, right? Thank you guys so much for watching. And if there's anything that you want to know, please tell me down on the comments below and I'll be happy to do that. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and see you on the next video. Bye.